so excited that you have decided to join us today. We have a very special guest, Chef Todd Whitman from Serenite Restaurant in the historic Medina Square. And we believe he is someone you are going to want to know more about.
Hi everybody, I'm Linda, and hi Chef Todd, and we're so excited to have you here today.
Good evening. It's an honor to be here.
Thank you. We definitely want to learn more about who you are and how you got into being a chef, but before we do, I want to tell you, audience, that we're going to be talking with Chef Todd tonight about just all sorts of ways to heighten your gatherings, from the element of surprise to maybe incorporating food demonstrations, whatever it might be. Chef Todd's going to be talking to us about that. But before we get started on that, could you tell us a little bit about yourself, including how did you become a chef and how did you get involved in the Institute?
Okay, growing up, I lived in the west side of Cleveland.
Okay.
I worked for the Great American Rib Cook-Off and went all over the country in the early 1990s. Loved it. My cousin's husband owned Italian restaurants for 20 years called Mama Laura's out east, east suburb of Cleveland. Loved it. Didn't get serious till I got clean and sober over 7 years ago. Total abstinence, August 17th of 2015. Went through the Edwin's culinary program on Shaker Square. Graduated. Then I was at Parker's under a great chef named Andrew Gorski. We did New American Fusion. We did breakfast, lunch, dinner, and brunch. So we were open 7 days a week all year. Learned a lot of things. Talented chef. And then I became a sous chef under a French chef from France at Serenite for almost 2 years. And I've been the executive chef for almost 3 years there now. So I've been there almost 5 years. So love what I do, and I get to help others and show them the craft and the techniques that I've learned.
Wow, that's excellent.
So can you tell us a little bit about the culinary program and the Medina Recovery Program?
Absolutely. So our Culinary Institute, it's a 6 to 8 month program. I have a culinary curriculum in the back. Our general manager, Carrie Grinkus, has a culinary for up front, steps of service. So when the students come in, when the students first come in, they have to go to our recovery center. Every individual is different. If you're coming straight out of treatment, you don't have to do as many extensive recovery classes. But every student has to attend meetings. There's Running to Be Well on Friday, art therapy, Running to Be Well, smart recovery. There's 12-step recovery meetings, financial classes, GED, and a whole slew of other peer supporting. So there's a lot of resources, a lot of support. Then they transition over to the culinary school. And then if they go to the front, they have to do the curriculum up front. If they go to the back, and then there's advanced classes. So as they do our curriculum at their pace, then they get to choose at the end, if they want to work in the kitchen or work in the front of the house. And then they do our advanced classes, touch them up. So we feed our students, train our students, pay our students, and then get them job placement after graduation. So it's a wonderful program. We're helping building people up, not tearing them down. And they're learning life skills. It's much more than just culinary skills. It's building them up and being there on time and showing them some things. And there's no big eyes and little we's where we're at. We empathize. We've all been through some things. Carrie Grinkus, our general manager, used to be a professor at Ohio State. Myself, I've been in the industry for 7 years straight, and a lot of executive chef, restaurant owners, and general managers waiting to employ our workers.
Great.
Yes.
So it has an excellent reputation.
Absolutely. 4.9 stars on Google, top 10 on Open Table 2 years in a row, 4 awards in the Cleveland Magazine Silver Spoon Awards this year, and a lot of other awards too.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Well, so I can already tell that you absolutely love what you do. What is your favorite part about being a chef?
It's really helping people. So when the students first come in, they don't know how to use a knife. I teach them how to sear fish, temp a steak, do recipes. Like I teach the 5 mother sauces, 3-2-1 Pie-Dough crush ratios, 3-1 vinaigrettes. Culinary math. I teach Serve Safe. I'm a CPR instructor. So I'm showing them all this stuff, and at first it's a little intimidating if you haven't been in a kitchen. But then once I start showing them and they start learning, and then they're excited, and then I go out and talk to guests. I say, hey, how was everything? And, thank you, chef. We loved it. I said, I didn't cook a thing. Because that's what our program is designed for. That's what good leaders do. They show their staff, and people how to do this stuff. Because I can't help them get a job if I don't teach them how to do this. And they get to eat all this great food too. So they're excited.
That's got to be so amazing to have these people coming in feeling so down, probably, right? And you just watch them blossom by
Absolutely.
teaching them these skills.
You know, they come in,
So
some
neat.
of them come in broken, and I've been in their place,
Yeah.
and so I can empathize with them, and I let them know, hey, don't let one bad decision define who you are. Don't let anybody tell you you can't, because you can, and just building relationships and giving them the resources to be successful. There's a lot of successful people that have changed their lives. If you put yourself around good people, and you do the next right thing, your life can change. I have state representatives. I'm speaking in Columbus next spring.
Wow.
I speak all over, motivational speaker. I mean, my life is super blessed. I'm grateful and humble to be in this position and get to show what I've learned to them.
That's so great.
That's wonderful. So, Todd, we've been talking all this month about the element of surprise here at the soiree table. And we know people are getting ready for parties and holiday gatherings with New Year's Eve. What would be one fun element or a couple elements of surprise that you would recommend or incorporate in a gathering?
Seafood.
Ooh.
Seafood is the best. King crab leg
Okay.
are phenomenal. And I love ribeyes. So surf and turf, mushrooms, black truffle winter mushrooms, and I'm actually got the white ones coming in that I'm running at the restaurant for Serenite restaurant. They're really, really hard to get. And incorporating them with the stuff, so those are a couple really good things. But you can also keep it simple. Google is great. So if you want to learn something, Google it. A bunch of recipes will come up. You can go through it, and just pick through. It's food, and just after you know a technique, you just follow the recipe and you can learn so much.
That sounds fun.
Oh, neat.
So tonight you are here actually not just for us to interview you about Serenite and the culinary program and the recovery program, but also to walk through a little bit of a cooking demonstration and wonderful dinner with our friends. So if there were anybody out here watching tonight who would also like to have you come to their home or have you participate in a special event for them or cater it or come to Serenite, how would they get in touch with you?
You can go up on Serenite restaurant website. You can call us at 1330-952-2611. Get a hold of us. We can set something up. I do a lot of catering offsite. I do it all over. Please check out our menu. It's a star-studded menu as well. And there's nothing that I can't do. I do all kinds of Spanish food, Italian food, French food, and so there's nothing that I can't do, and we will do it. Big parties, small parties, it doesn't matter. Did 250 people at Buffalo Creek for the free, for the Medina Free Clinic over the summer. And so, big or small, let us show our skill set, and we'll come in, we'll come and do the food right.
Nice.
Great.
Very nice.
Friends, we are so thankful that you have decided to join us today. And Chef Todd, thank you for joining us. We want to be the very first to wish you a very happy new year. And we do hope that you will stay tuned the month of January as we talk about God's glorious dress code. If you've not yet subscribed to our social media platforms, our YouTube channel, or the website, please do. We have some fun things for our subscribers.
In the meantime, as always, we do pray that your week is sublime, and we pray that you live to a new level of free in 2023. Have a very happy new year. Thank you, everybody.
Happy New Year.